two gigantic guys stepping into the ring, looking at each other, and knowing we're about to rip each other's heads off.
It's even wild to think that Steven and I were even friends in the first place.
This rivalry had it all. Love, hate, jealousy, betrayal. It's simple storytelling.
You know, after he won his championship, he just wasn't the same. I think success like that sometimes can get to your head. After that, the little Weasel was born. What if I told you two friends would become enemies? That the only way to stand up to a bully was to become one yourself.
The streets are ours!
That two wrongs sometimes do make a right. That good things come to those who hate. That revenge is best served al dente. Jordan, the champ himself, thanks for coming to share your story with us. Yeah, guys, thanks a lot for having me here. It means a lot, and I'm excited to talk about what happened over this season. Can you talk to me a little bit about what was going in the locker room at the beginning of that season? Did you guys expect yourself to be a championship winning team? You know, after the 0-4 start, we knew we had to make a change in the locker room, and everything did change when we sat down with Darren that day at the diner. You know, he ordered a $14 grilled cheese, and the rest is history. And what do you think about Jordan's trade with Darren?
What do I think about taking candy from a baby? What do I think about shooting fish in a barrel? What do I think about shoving a kid into a locker? I think Jordan knew what he was doing.
No. It was just supposed to be a lunch between two friends. You know, we didn't sit down there thinking that we were going to hammer out a trade.
Because we recognize that we have been hoodwinked, bamboozled, led astray, run amok, and flat out deceived.
Jordan took advantage of me at this diner, and it took me a long time to come out with the story, but I think I'm ready. It was this stormy, cold winter day, and Jordan's like, "Hey bro, do you want to get some soup and a grilled cheese and just talk?" And I was like, "Yeah bro, I would love to." And I didn't realize that the grilled cheese was $14, but I was so dizzy and so clouded by the grilled cheese, I had no idea. I just got taken advantage of, and he just shoved me into the toilet and gave me a swirly.
Can you take me back to the time where you and Steven used to be friends? What happened? You know, I think it started after he won his championship that year. Some people just don't know how to handle success, and after that, unfortunately, he started getting involved with some colluding, some shady business, and the little Weasel was born. So, Steven, tell me about your relationship with Jordan. You guys used to be friends?
Yeah, we used to be friends until I got big and he got jealous.
So now it's championship week. Steven releases his hype video about the matchup leading up, and he, in the video, said that he wants you to suck his nuts. What was going through your mind at that point? Yeah, people in our locker room, they showed me clips of Steven's championship week hype video, and you know, it is hard. It's hard when someone who you used to call a friend, you know, tells you to suck his nuts, and it hurt. It hurt. So, Steven, do you regret telling Jordan to suck your nuts?
No.
If Jordan was here right now, what would you tell him?
Tell him to suck my nuts.
So, Jordan, obviously there are a lot of emotions, but is there a message that we could give Steven from you? You can tell that little weasel I'm coming for him again. One last question for the champ, forever etching your name into history books, possibly the greatest championship run in fantasy football history. Can you describe this feeling? It's the moment you dream of when you're a little kid. You know, I pour my blood, sweat, and tears into the sport, and there's no better feeling than to come out on top. Looking back at the season now, from everything, from the 0-4 start to barely squeaking into the playoffs on the last week of the regular season, and then the playoff run to the championship, there was magic in the season, and I hope my story inspires the younger generation, you know, to never give up. It ain't over till it's over, and you know, it may be fantasy sports, but it's reality for us. You can all suck it.